happening next year for Carnival. But talking about Carnival, I got a brother inside the studio with me. Me and this brother is even more deep. The first time I actually met this brother, well, I've always heard of this brother. He's always heard of me. But the first time I met this brother, I went to one of his events down there in, as what I used to call it, Crackney. You get me, but we call it Hackney. And it was at a nice little venue for LAX concert. And when I actually spoke to him and I met him, I had to G-check him on the sound system. I said to him, first thing, I was just real to him, bruv, the sound system is whack. The way the people them set up the sound system, they don't know what the hell they're doing. And he just looked at me and gave me the biggest hug ever. And he said, brother, I need you around me. You're too real. You're one of them real guys. You get what I'm saying? And then from there, me and him chopped it up. We're like family. I all stayed over his crib a couple times and all sorts. You get me? Ate the nice Nigerian food from his house.
Tell him.
You get me? Looked after his daughter. You get what I'm saying? And all sorts. Gary and his missus is always on my case. Big you up as well. You get me?
Yeah,
like, I know him as his real name, but I'm not going to bait up his real name. But do you know what? This guy's like a real prince of Nigeria anyway. Every time he goes to Nigeria, when he goes to his pop's house, he has to get the big shotty and bust 3 shots. Pap, pap, pap. You get me? If I'm not lying, go on his Instagram somewhere. Yeah, scroll down somewhere and you might see some videos of him in Nigeria. I got a good friend of mine. He's a very, 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 very dear friend. You get me? He used to live in Peckham, but now he lives in Kingston. Yeah, with the white people, with the white folks them.
Yeah.
You got a good my friend, Loops.
Yeah. We got Magic in the building.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, bro. Nice to be here.
We're more than friends and brothers, man. We're like blood. As they say nowadays, you know what I mean? Blood could be thicker than water, but water is thicker than blood nowadays.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't dictate who your real family is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you're a good friend of mine. You're a dear friend of mine. You brought me into your family. You get me? I stayed at your house.
It's all love,
you know what I mean? You help me. There's situations where you help me and you said, Jay, just take that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's what real family does. Like, I can't even holler at some of my family members. I say, yo, like, I need some change.
Yeah.
Like, can you lend it to me, please? You get what I'm saying? Half of them will say no. You get what I'm saying?
Bro.
So, like, you know, water is nowadays thicker than blood. You know what I mean? So how you been so far?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. You know, I'm good, man. Just putting in that work. You know, the work don't stop.
So usually what I normally do is play music from artists from when they first started.
Yeah.
But this is basically like your first campaign, and so I'm gonna play the music after because tell the world a bit about yourself. How did you start in the game? What did you do to start in the game?
Yeah.
Because I know from my first instant you was doing like event management and artist management and stuff like that yourself. So tell the world.
Yes. My name is Loops, for those that don't know. Yeah.
Or you can call yourself the doctor.
Yes, Luke the doctor.
Luke the doctor.
Yeah, I'll tell you a bit about myself. Yeah, like you rightfully said, I started from events, you know. I've done quite a lot of events in the past and I learned a lot from it. And I've worked with like artists like from Nigeria down to Jamaica, and we've hosted quite big events, you know. So I did that for a couple of years and I had a lot of experience in doing that. And it got to a stage, I actually sat down and thought, you know what? I've always had an interest in music. I've always loved music. You know, if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing all the stuff I was doing. And I sat that one day and I thought, you know what? The next step is actually to open a recording studio, to actually build a recording studio, which we did from scratch with the good help of my good friend BM. Yeah, big up BM, you know.
It is so crazy that we all sat down and we all spoke about you know our problems with studios and stuff like that. Like you know, like I told you about my cousin. My cousin's got a studio right there. Me and him always fighting and arguing about those type of stuff and whatnot. And I tell him, I'm screaming to him, but bro, I can't get an opportunity of using your studio. And then when he saw that I linked up with you and I brought BM involved, and he saw how the studio was, he had to put it up his hand and say, you know what?
It's been a great experience, you know, having to go through all that and actually mentally focus and get it done. Yeah. And as soon as that was done, to be honest, the next step was just to literally put something out from the studio that could always be credited back to the studio to be like, you know what? This record was released from the studio. Yeah. You know? So for me, that was sort of like where it started for me. And right now, as soon as we drop that Tell Your Mother tune, it sort of took off from there. And right now, the aim is just to keep working.
Yeah.
And take this to the world, literally. The whole world has to hear Tell Your Mother, honestly.
So apart from tell your mother, who was you musically inspired by?
I mean, I listen to quite a lot of music, variety, but in terms of like the African culture, because I'm an African guy, you know, Nigerian, big up all my Nigerian.
What part of Nigeria you from?
I'm from the Igbo side, Anambra State, the Shaku Kingdom, you know.
The kingdom. What is it, like a big kingdom sanctuary where you go in and everyone learn the shaku?
Yeah, I'm from that side, you know. So yeah, we dropped the project Tell Your Mother from the studio, and literally we're just trying to work our way through that and get on new songs and new collabs. So we've got quite a lot of projects lined up and quite a few artists that we're going to work with over the next couple of months. So yeah, there's lots of things.
So going back a bit into your event stuff and whatnot, what made you get into the event side? Because like when I met you and I saw your followers that you had, I was like, who is this guy? Why has he got, so much followers on his social?
I mean, I've always been a party guy, you know, to be honest. If you right from when I was in uni, you know, I used to be that guy where people would literally rather come to this house to party rather than go to a club. Yeah. So I've always had like interest in getting people together. And to me, the biggest joy it gives to me is actually seeing how much of a good time they have, you know. So yes, I started from house parties and all of this stuff. And then one day I said, you know what? I'm going to take this to a club. And we done our first show in Kingston, Isha Lounge. And literally it was a shutdown, literally. And from there, I just knew, you know what? We got to take this forward.
Because there's one event that you've done and it's posted on YouTube. Yeah. You know, the all-white boat party. Yeah. Like, I was so vexed that I never got to go to, because that one looked so lit. When I mean so lit, I was like, gosh, man. The boat party where was I? I missed that one, man. I was all looking at my wardrobe saying, what white clothes have I got? And I looked at the date, I was like, it's gone. But was that one of your most highlighted raves that you done?
Absolutely. Even to today, people still message me every year. When are you going to do another one? When are you going to do another one? You know, so yeah, that was, I must say, the biggest highlight of the events we've done so far. You know, that was really, it was on a 400 capacity boat and it was sold out, you know. Wow. Literally, you know. So
you're a Lagos boy. Yes, born and bred.
Yes.
What age did you come to the UK?
I came here when I was 14, I believe. Yeah, I was 14 when I came here. I remember the first day I landed in this country.
I bet you were just wearing a t-shirt and shorts or something, innit? Thinking it come like wind rush to you, innit? When the Caribbeans came over in the 50s, innit? Like they come over with like t-shirt and light clothes, and they realize, bang, it's cold.
I know. It was quite difficult to adjust at first, but you know, I sort of got the hang of it and just got on with it really. You know, but yeah, I came here 2004 and I've been here ever since. And obviously I go back to Nigeria every year, at least twice or 3 times a year. I'm due to be back there this December.
Where's my invite? Because everyone's telling me in Christmas, Accra and Lagos is just on point. But my head right now is just swerving straight to Lagos because all my closest friends are from Nigeria. You get me? Even Young Six messaged me today and said, I got a new song. Don't release it. Don't play it. It ain't released. But bruv, you need to come over here and party.
Yeah, I mean, everyone Young Six is a talented artist. I must say, he's a very talented guy. He actually messaged me like a couple of days ago when he heard, or when he saw the promotion that I was doing for Tell Your Mother. He hit me up on my Snapchat and he was like, "Bro, this is actually sick." And I was like, "Bruh." Well, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He's a great guy.
No, Young Six. I love that little guy. He's my little brother still, man. I love him. And it's so amazing how we connected and how I introduced you to BM, and it's like a lot of people even in your side of the camp don't know how affiliated and how me and BM has been towards you, inspirational towards
you. Absolutely. You know what I mean? If not for BM, I must actually say, I say it to everybody, you know what I mean? BM has actually done a lot for me in terms of the release of this Tell Your Mother. He's actually given me that guidance, the support, and he's been a really good brother to me, you know. And like I always say to him, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about who you are with now. Yes. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, right, think about it this way, right? maybe a couple months to come. You never know. I could be one of the biggest artists in the UK, and it's literally,
bruv. I've been hearing your song. People are playing your song in Nigeria, bruv. Like I've been seeing it, bruv. Like that's why I said to you the other day. It seems like you and BM is winning right now. You get what I'm saying? Winning this challenge battle things, bruv. It's crazy.
We gotta try, man. You know, the game is not an easy one, but it's designed for the mentally strong people, you know, and I happen to be one of those people.
Yes.
You know, so is BM. So yeah, we're literally just pushing it to.
Because even away from your music and events and stuff, you know, you're a really cool, loving guy because you know you work in a service where you have to help people.
Absolutely. I'm calm, the kindest to the heart. You know, I'm sure everyone that knows me knows.
So tell the world what you do.
Me
on the side, as your little profession away from music.
Yeah. All right. I mean, on the side, I mean, a lot of people probably won't believe what I do, but yeah, I'm actually in the medical field. Yeah, I studied medicine in uni and stuff. So yeah, that's what I do on the side. You know, but music is sort of taking over everything now because, as you know, we run the studio as well, the Loops Entertainment Studio, and that's becoming very busy at the moment. Then we're doing the music, then we're running a whole lot of other projects in and out of the country, even in Africa, you know. So literally, timing.
Because a while ago we spoke about you saying that you wanna do a Loops Entertainment record label in Nigeria.
Yes.
Is that still prominent to your vision?
Absolutely. In fact, as we're talking, we've just completed the complex for the Loops Entertainment Center in Nigeria. So we've literally just completed. I
have to give you a clap for that, man. Everyone, come on, give him a clap for that, man. Come on, that is amazing. That is amazing.
So that is soon to launch, but it is completed, and we're trying to put like a recording studio in there as well. You see, so that
don't just do recording studio because you know do a whole media broadcasting studio for TV, radio, everything. Because even like myself and Selector Alvin, we could fly us over and teach some of these students.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying?
Of course, the future's bright. You know, that's all I can say. You know, but timing is everything, and it's taken me a long time to get to this position. You know, but yeah,
because we need that because a lot of artists is what I know. It's like no disrespect. It's like you're making all this money. But what are you doing with that money? You know what I mean? Are you giving back to your community? Are you building schools? Are you building youth centers, like, you know, boys and girls club type of things? What are you doing with your money apart from buying all these £1,000 jewelry and going on Instagram live or Snapchat and counting your money? You get what I'm saying? Because obviously where you are, you're hidden. You know, if you was on the strip, like walking down Peckham or Tottenham High Road or Wood Green or whatever, or Brixton, you get wrapped for doing that. You get what I'm saying? People say, wait, did I see my man yesterday on Snapchat counting money like he's some big baller? You get what I'm saying? But it's good to see when people doing these type of things, because even what's his name, the basketball player, he's got a school now. You get what I'm saying? So end of the day, these are the type of things that we need to give back once we get up there. You know what I mean? Because with me, if I know I've had £1 million, like, look, I'm from Totty, I'm from Tottenham. The things I will do for my community, especially for the youth, because I see it every day.
A lot of projects is not being centered around the youth, and that's one of the mistakes that you know, we're all making, even the government and everybody. But it's nice to hear that people like yourself, you know, who is very, very loving to the heart, has such, you know, aspirations and stuff. But yeah, I mean, in the industry, I mean, the artists in the industry, I mean, what can I say? Everybody's literally just out for themselves, really, you know what I mean?
And some of them are just faking it till they make it.
Absolutely, you know. But around here, you know, we keep it real around here. Is that right, my guys? So we got your first single. Tell Your Mother. What inspired you to actually write that song, and why Tell Your Mother? Tell Your Mother. Right.
What are you telling about it?
When I actually wrote that song, right? It was on a session I was with VM in a studio session, right? And the beat came through from Nigeria. Big up Susie on the beat. Yeah, he sent the beat through, and obviously BM sort of worked on the beat as well. Yeah. And literally, as I was, you know, with music, you just gotta feel the beat to be able to write to it.
Yeah, you have to feel it. When I
heard the beat, right, the first thing that came to my mind was, this is a typical club banger.
Banger. Mm-hmm.
You understand? And obviously, when you talk about club music, you talk about girls, you talk about money, you talk about bottles, you know. So literally, Tell Your Mother was literally sort of centered around that, if you know what I mean. It's just all about like a beautiful girl, you know, big ass and that, big titties and that, you know what I'm saying?
what us brothers like nowadays? Because like with me, I've always loved the curvy girl. Because I always said if I had a marga girl, I don't care. I will feed her Argan dice at night time. You know, cornmeal porridge, oats porridge, some
Big
hard
magic.
food. You get what I'm saying?
Big magic.
I want to see it jiggle.
But yeah, I mean, Tell Your Mother is a typical club song, you know. It's about, I mean, it's got the ladies who shaking their asses everywhere over social media, and that's sort of the effects I was looking for when I made the track, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a lot coming up with regards to that song, even the remix.
I was gonna ask you about that.
All right, I'll let you get to that then. I'll leave that.
No. I want to know who's gonna be in the remix. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Like because we're connected.
Who do you think should be on the remix, Magic? Who do you think?
I don't know because us two, you know, invited Ido West to our studio. I don't know, bruv. Like me personally. Do you know what I'm thinking? Who probably be good and jokey?
Who do you reckon?
Slim Case.
That is a good guess. Literally, Slim Case or Mr. Real. I will one of those two on that. Yeah.
Yes. That's what I was literally thinking.
Slim Case or
Mr. Real. Either those two. That's what I was thinking. Literally.
Absolutely. You took the words right out of my mouth, you know.
I've been around you too long, bro. Bro, we spent loads of time together, especially you get me, especially going to Leeds with irate movements.
I know that was a trip. That was a trip. Oh yeah, big up GB and big up, you know,
Jay Hollins.
Yeah, man, them are guys still. Big them up, man.
Yeah. So what's next for you then? Like you got the remix coming.
Remix is coming.
Speculating who's gonna be on it.
And we've got a couple of artists that we're literally looking to work with. You know, Burna Boy. You know, yeah, we've got lots of interesting things coming around. You know, it's just all a matter of time, really.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we just gotta take time and marinate this Tell Your Mother. Make sure we marinate it properly, and then we move on to the next project. But yeah, definitely.
So what do you think like what's going to be happening in the next 5 years for you? Where do you see yourself?
Next 5 years, I mean, I see myself taking this to the world, really. In fact, 5 years for me, I feel that's even too much of a time. I'm talking more like 2 years from now, literally, you know? Because at the end of the day, I have a solid team behind me. Big up everyone in the studio with me today still. Come on. Yeah, man, we're trying to get things done properly this year. And
I see that you went to the East Midlands, to Coventry.
Yeah, big up Coventry, big up UR events, big up UR promotion. Big up
I had to. I was at work because a lot of people don't know that I do security work, and I was at work and I was looking at I was outside now, head doorman business, and I was going through Instagram. I was seeing you guys having fun. I had to FaceTime you straight away. I was like, you guys are having too much fun, man. I'm stuck at work. Look, show you my badge and everything. I was like,
Nah, Coventry was lit, man. Yeah, we literally shut down the place, man. Coventry was very good, man. But yeah, we're literally looking to take this music to every city in London, literally in UK. We're talking Birmingham, Leeds, and we've got quite a couple shows lined up, you know.
Okay.
Literally, even in Portsmouth, and my road managers here are organizing that. Ain't that right? So we're literally, man, we've got loads of plans this year, man. We've got to literally, we've got to take it round, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely, man.
What's happening? What's happening this Saturday?
Oh yeah, this Saturday, Magic. By the way, you have to be there this Saturday.
That's if I'm not working. I'm head doorman now at a club, cause you know what I mean. So I'm kind of messed up. Well, unless you want to pay my wage for that day, you know, then I'll gladly come. I will gladly come. I will phone them and say, look, I'm not coming, but at the same time, it's called DJ Anyone is supposed to be covered in town, and it's gonna be mad. I don't know how I'm gonna split myself in two.
When is it coming down?
He's coming on Thursday, Friday. Yeah, and I sent him to Leeds.
Oh yeah, you got the show in Leeds.
Yeah, exactly. So I hooked that up.
Yeah,
so
you're the plug, Magic. You're the plug, man. You're the plug. You're the plug.
All I need is a Nigerian passport and I'm all right, man. All I need is a Nigerian passport and I'm calm. You get me? I'm going to talk to my grandma. I'm going to try and get that Jamaican passport. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the British one that is chicken and chip to get. All I need is a Niger passport. You get me? They should have one passport for the whole of Africa and done.
Absolutely.
Africa United passport. Done.
Magic. To be honest with you, if somebody like you was to ever come to Nigeria, I promise
I won't leave.
6 months, you would take over the whole scene. I'm telling you that honestly.
I'll probably get a wife by then. I'll probably get a wife already when I'm out there.
There's plenty of hot gal in there. You see me? Mm-hmm. Plenty.
I need a fresh one. We don't know nothing. I can nurture. Well, do you know what? What we're gonna do? We got your track on deck. Yeah. You got a performance this week. Yeah. That's in Kingston, right?
Yeah. This Friday. Big up the Hive Kingston. Big up the Hive Club in Kingston. Yeah, man. We're shutting it down. Afro Night this Saturday, and I'm literally inviting everybody to be there. It's gonna be a dope night.
Oh, so everyone's on your free guest list, yeah?
Literally, Magic. You know your VIP. Come on, man. But yeah,
VIP.
literally, this Saturday, Kingston Afro Night. I'm inviting everybody. Be there. The Hive Kingston is a dope venue, dope club, and I'll be there. I'll be performing live. There will be a couple of other artists who will be supporting me there. Mm-hmm. So literally, it's an event to look out for.
So they also remember, how can they find you on socials? I think you need to take off that 3 Fs, on your names. Like road manager, sort him out, bro. I've been asking him for time. Get onto him, bro.
I'll tell you why.
I don't want to be baiting up his real governments now on social because don't tell me that there's no other Loops Entertainment, Loops official out there.
I know there was, but on Twitter, right? Somebody already took the
I'm talking about
Fs, So I just thought, you know what? I wanted to make the Twitter and the Instagram the same, so that's the reason why I just.
Why do you just reverse it? Official Loops done.
No. I wanted people to hear the name Loops first before any official. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. We still rock it,
Don't worry. But just remember, you're gonna be hanging around.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna be here chilling. We got Small Doctor and Miss Kiss inside the building. They're here somewhere.
Big up Small Doctor.
Having fun. What we definitely gonna do? Can you please introduce your world famous track of the moment?
Yeah. My name is Loops, and this is Tell Your Mother. Make sure you download that, and the video is out now on YouTube. You watch it, you stream it, you listen to it, and there's a challenge going on right now, so get involved with it. Tell Your Mother challenge.
It's Loops. Shaku, for one corner. I get rubber, make me go now. Shaku, for one corner. I get rubber, make me go now. Shaku, for one corner. I get rubber, make me go now. Shaku, for one corner. I get rubber, make me go now. Go and tell your mother, say I want to touch your package. Hey. You see Janet, I hide in my wallet. The money make you collect. The money make you collect. I get it connect. The money make you collect. The money make you collect. I get it money. The money make you collect. I want to chop money, I want to knock money, yeah. Money, whoa, money, I want to chop money. Go and tell your mother, go and tell your mother. Just to say this one is Loops. It's Loops. my wallet. The money make you collect. The money make you collect. I get it connect. The money make you collect. The money make you collect. I get it money. The money make you collect. Go out, say your mother, say your mother, touch your pocket. Hey, shaku shaku, for one corner. I get rubber, make me go now. Shaku shaku, for one corner. I get rubber, make me go now. Go out, say your mother, say your mother, touch your pocket. Hey, I want to chop,